students, welcome to our digital class of Dipti Brisbane School. This is your worksheet A2 and learning the chapter 15 of mathematics for class 5. For class 5, the subject is mathematics and chapter is 15, that is speed, distance and time. You may know what is distance and time, but what is the speed? It is a new term for you all. Distance means a particular point that is covered by an object within a time. But what is speed? Speed means it is the distance traveled by the object in unit time. That means if a body moves, then the speed of the object will be the distance travelled in 1 second or 1 hour or 1 minute. Okay. So for unit time, if some distance is travelled, then it is called speed of any object. So by following your textbook, here speed is given the distance divided by time as denoted as small s equal to small d divided by small t. That means s denotes speed, d denotes distance and t denotes the time taken. Okay. So by this relation we can find also, here you all know that 3 identities are here. 3 identities, that means speed, distance and time are here. So by following this rule we can find the speed obviously. Now in this rule the distance can be measured. The distance travelled by object can be measured by multiplying the speed and time. By multiplying speed and time, we can find the distance. Okay. So in the similar manner, time can also be get by dividing the distance by speed. That means distance by speed gives the value of time taken. Here it is denoted as small t equals to small d divided by s. That means time taken equals to distance by speed. So it is the formula, you may call the formulas for obtaining the speed, distance and time. So you must write the definition and also these formulas in your both classwork copies and homework copies. Okay. Now let's go to exercise 1. In this exercise, here a box is given, a table is given that in this complete the following table. Look at your book. In this a column is distance, another column is of time taken and next last column is of speed. So distance, time taken and speed columns are here in different ways in the table manner. But first of all, if we take the first sum, here distance is 120 meter and time taken is 20 seconds. It is given. But we have to find the speed of any object. हमें उस बॉडी का, उस मूविंग ऑब्जेक्ट का स्पीड निकालना है, डिस्टेंस और टाइम दिया हुआ है। बताइए कि स्पीड कैसे निकालते हैं. व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ स्पीड? फॉर्मूला ऑफ स्पीड इज s equals to distance by time. So in this sum, distance is 120 and time is 20. Okay, so simply divide the numbers, we can find the value of speed, that is 6. Here it is meter and it is second. The unit of time taken is second. So the speed is 6 meter per second. Okay, so you can write the value of speed here, 6 meter per second. Clear? Now if we take this sum as b, denotes as b, then distance is 420 meter, speed is 14 meter per second. Speed is 14 meter per second. So what is the formula to find the time? Obviously t equals to d, that means distance, by speed. Okay, there the value of distance is 420 meter and the speed is 14 meter per second. Clear? Here the units of meter and meters can be cancelled, and by dividing this we can get 30 seconds. That means the value of time taken by a moving object, the time taken will be 30 seconds. Now go in the next sum, denoted as C. It is given here, time taken is 8 hours, speed is 65 km per hour. Then how can you find the distance? What is the formula to find the distance? Can you tell me? Distance equals to, yes, distance equals to time into speed. Distance equals to time into speed. So we can find as 8 into 65. It is given as kilometer. The distance is kilometer. So by multiplying this, we can find 520 kilometer. The distance is, the resultant distance is 520 kilometer. Understood? Can these topics are clear for you all? What is distance, what is time, and what is the speed? 3 variables are here, 3 quantities are here, small t, small d and s. T is time, d for distance and s for speed. So by interchanging these values, you can also find the speed, the time and the distance. In the similar manner, number D, number E or number F. Okay, these 3 sums are given, and I hope so you may understand by these formulas and you can easily solve the sums. Clear? If you have any problem, then you can text me or ask me for me. Okay? For any queries or any numericals. Now, it is given here, note, if the speed is if the speed is expressed in kilometer per hour, then the distance has to be measured in kilometer and time must be in hours. That means kilometer is the distance, hour is the time taken. And also, if the speed is expressed in meter per second, then the distance has to be mentioned in meter and the time in second. Clear? These three topics clear for everyone? Okay, you can memorize them, and obviously these notes can also be written. आप इसको लिख सकते हैं अपने क्लास वर्क या होमवर्क कॉपीज में, या दोनों कॉपीज में लिख लेंगे, आपके लिए बहुत ही कंफर्टेबल होगा समझने के लिए. नाउ फॉर द नेक्स्ट, it is given here some homework, but I hope so question number 2, see, look at your book, read the question at first carefully. Read the question at first carefully. Here it is given, a car covers 54 km in 3 hours. Then you have an idea now, that means 54 km. 54 km, that means it is a distance 54 km. Obviously kilometer is the unit of distance, and also it is covered in 3 hours. 3 hours means it is here time equals to 3 hours. Understood? These two terms are different. At first distance is 54 km and time is 3 hours. Then how can you find the speed? Then what is the speed? Speed equals to distance by time. That means put the value of distance, and after putting the values of time, by dividing you can get. Here I am doing here some rough work for you. Please manage for you in your classwork copy, as rough work is here given. You can understand that 3 from 3 4 is divided as 3 1 ja, then 3 8 ja, it must be cancelled. Then what is the answer? Here what is the answer? 18. By dividing this we can find the speed, that means 18 km per hour. It is the speed of any car or moving object. So by these formulas you can easily solve these sums for question number 2 A and B. For question number 2 A and B in your homework copy, and also write the definition of speed and also write the given formulas in your classwork and homework copies. That means I have mentioned earlier that you should write the definition of speed, and some formulas are given that you must be right in classwork and homework copy. I hope so this class will help you to understand the basic knowledge of speed, distance and time. So now I am ending this video, and hope so you may do these sums very carefully. Okay. So now it is covered the exercise 1 and question number 1 and 2. Exercise 1, question number 1 and 2. In the next video, I will discuss further. Bye. Thank you.